it's really critical for women of colour to come together. We're a majority in the world, but we're positioned as a minority in power structures. I think it's really important that we recognise our majority status and actually join forces and create more spaces so that we can actually be more visible.
I think it's really important to impart our knowledge that we amass over the course of our lives and our careers, and I think having an opportunity to do that constructively to a really receptive audience that want to learn and relate to your experiences is a great opportunity.
We don't have many role models in the media. We don't have many role models out there, so anything that I can do to help that conversation and to help my fellow sisters, I'm happy to do that.
Welcome to the 4th anniversary of the I'mPOSSIBLE conversation. This has been running since 2011, that we've been putting women of colour on a panel to talk about themselves being possible. It's amazing the community that this event has fostered. It's amazing that over 60 women over these last 4 years have given up their time to show the next generation exactly what women of colour's excellence looks like. I'm so proud that my vision has turned into this great movement. Thank you so much for all your support. There's much more to come.
We have so much success in our community amongst women of colour, and others want to hear the stories and be inspired and kind of, get motivation from others. And in this environment, which is a safe environment and a comfortable environment where we can all speak freely, I think that's incredibly important.
It's always great to come to things like this where we can, share our stories, war stories, triumphs, victories, obstacles, ways we got around those obstacles, and learn from each other. It's always helpful.
It's also important that we make our own spaces, again, to speak as professionals, but also speak about our lives, get perspective, and in a way have a kind of mentoring and dialogue exchange about what it means to be a woman of colour and a professional in the UK today.
I think there is enough out there in the media that women of colour have to contend with, which is negative. This is a very positive thing that we're doing. We're talking about our experiencing, we're sharing our life stories. Hopefully we're inspiring, hopefully we're motivating.
You know what I loved about the I'mPOSSIBLE conversation were moments when there was just this resonance. One person would say something and we're all thinking, oh my gosh, it's so true. Or hearing something and it complimenting something that you have felt about or come to understand about your own life or your work or what you do, your passions. We actually rarely go into a place where we're analysing and assessing our life process and our life history and our work history and things we've done.
Well, the I'mPOSSIBLE conversation did not disappoint. It was fun, it was engaging, inspiring, sometimes heartbreaking. Just, as always, just so inspirational. It makes me feel so great to be a woman of colour and be surrounded by so many brilliant women of colour. It was fun.
I've never done a panel like that before, but everyone was so friendly, everyone was so inspiring. It was wonderful. I really enjoyed it.
The mix of panellists combined with the audience questions was really explorative, very, very revealing, very, very authentic, and I felt really proud to be part of that.
I thought the event was really motivational, particularly for someone of my age and kind of the position I am in my career. Something that really resonated was, regardless of whether you disappoint someone, you have to stick to your true path. And I think Connie said that, and that really, really spoke to me.
You fight battles, and when you're kind of alone, you kind of just get a bit exasperated sometimes. And it's quite nice to hear that because I wasn't alone, hey, unfortunately, this is normal. I'm full now, get up and go off and fight another one.
This has been a spectacular evening full of really personal stories shared actually by our panel, which has been so heartwarming really, very inspirational, and above all celebrating sisterhood.
This was something that was missing in the UK, and I really welcome this, and it's a good thing. Next year I won't be alone. I'll come with my wife and friends as well.
Something that I'm going to take away from this, and thinking about how I should always be true to myself, true to my body, and looking after myself and making sure that's strong, and that's a good route from to then to do the rest of the work that I do.
I just thought it was really great to see women who kind of have done a lot of the things that I want to do and who are really comfortable in their own skin, and I'm just so grateful to Simone for putting this on, and massive congratulations that I'mPOSSIBLE is 4 years old.
Having been on the very first panel and hosted one of them as well, it's been amazing to see how much it's grown. I really do congratulate Simone and all the I'mPOSSIBLE family, and I'm really grateful, pleased and proud to be a part of it.
I'm blowing out the candle for the I'mPOSSIBLE conversation cake, and I wish for 40 years of wonderful I'mPOSSIBLE conversations all over the world, so many women can feel their power and see how amazing and special they are.
I'd just like to say, wow, this needs to continue and it needs to grow. I think it's a very beautiful space and I'm looking forward to seeing it bloom.
Happy 4th birthday, I'mPOSSIBLE, and all the women around the world.
The I'mPOSSIBLE conversation and the 4th birthday wish has to be go forth and conquer.